Hello, it's Olivia. Welcome to or back to my channel. Today's video is going to be this fun, kind of glittery, like spring, Eastery makeup look. I'm going to chit chat, tell y'all what I've been up to, why I haven't been posting, and show you how I do this makeup look. So if you want to see that, then keep on watching. Hello besties. Oh my god, I feel like it has been such a long time since I've sat down and filmed a video. I have literally been like feeling the struggle of the grind to try to finish out the spring semester. Spring semester always gets me. As you can tell, I've been quite stressed, but that's neither here nor there. I'm almost done. We're almost there. I think I have 3 weeks left of school, so I just gotta keep going. But nonetheless, today we're gonna do some makeup. I haven't done makeup in a while. I feel like I've been doing a lot of vlogs. So we're gonna keep it back to our roots today and do a nice good old classic makeup tutorial, slash yap, slash just whatever I feel like it's gonna be, you know? I had gotten a lot of like new makeup, like maybe like 3 weeks ago, and I had really wanted to sit down and do a full face of like first impressions or like new impressions or like whatever you would call that, a full face of like almost new makeup. But then like I kept traveling back and forth between home and college, and I just like kept forgetting makeup, and it just never happened. So sorry about that. I'm just scrapping that idea until next time. I do still have quite a bit of new products here, but I don't know that I have like enough to do like a full face with them, so we're just not even gonna consider this a full face of new makeup. If I do have something new that I'm like, hey guys, I got this, I liked it, I will mention that this is new and that I got it and that I liked it. But that's not like the point of the video. The point of today's video is literally just to do some spring makeup. So before I do my makeup, I always like to spray some sort of like setting spray on it, just because like even though like it's a setting spray, I feel like it's like priming the skin. I just feel like my skin looks more like glowy when I do that, other than like when I don't do that. So anyways, today I'm going to be doing the No Filter. This is the matte setting mist. So this is a new product. I got this recently. I usually use the just the No Filter setting spray. No, pause. I usually use the Pretty Fresh setting spray, which is also by ColourPop, but one is hydrating, one is matte. This is matte. We're going to try it out. Oh, I do not like the way that it like is so aggressive. Okay, I think my like nozzle is broken. Okay, like I mentioned, we have a lot of acne spots going on right now. That's no big deal. It's fine. God gave us green concealer, so I'm just going to green conceal those. This is the Morphe, literally just their green concealer.
I got this, I don't know why, I think this is literally like maybe 3 years old. I'm pretty sure I got this from the mall by my house, that Morphe store, was like closing, or was having a sale.
Anyways, gonna blend this out. Man, I totally forgot I wanted to put on a blurring primer today to kind of really help with getting rid of the acne, but I already put green concealer on. Okay, we ball. I'm just gonna put the primer on over the concealer and hope that, I don't know, nothing goes wrong. Okay, that feels very good. That's definitely water-based. It doesn't feel like, you know, like how you can like tell that a makeup has silicone in it because like your skin just has that like feeling to it. This doesn't have that, so this is definitely like, I can tell like right off the bat that this is like a water-based primer. I'm just gonna go in with the good old classic, my Pretty Fresh tinted moisturizer today for the base. All right, that's looking relatively okay. That green concealer almost did nothing. That's okay. Anyways, moving on. Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. Actually, I don't even know if this is considered Rainforest of the Sea. This might literally just be considered sea. I really like this one. I got this one on sale for 10 bucks the other day. I will only be buying it if it's on sale for 10 bucks, and hopefully it goes on sale again because I actually really like it. So do with that what you will. So where the heck have I been? Why have I not posted in almost a month? So basically it's just been college. I mean, all my other girlies who are in college, I mean, you can probably guesstimate, like, it's the end of spring semester, so all those assignments are rolling in, and I've literally just had assignment after assignment, test after test. I feel like every single time I finish studying for a test, it's already time for me to start studying for another test, so I've just been so overwhelmed and, like, tired. I literally go to school, go to work, and then by the time I get home from work and school, because it's an hour commute there, hour commute back, I just don't want to do anything. I literally just want to go to bed. So I've kind of just had like I want to film, I just don't have the energy to film. So it's just been an unfortunate cycle that just keeps repeating every week. I'm like, oh, I should be filming right now, but I really want to go to bed, or oh, I gotta study. So now, have I been doing anything interesting other than school at this time? I don't really know. I don't really know that I have anything interesting to say that I've been doing. Y'all saw the zoo vlog. If you haven't, I'll put it up here somewhere. Y'all can go watch it after this. Zoo vlog was fun. That was a part of my spring break. That spring break, I can say about my spring break. My spring break I think was fun. Saturday. That first Saturday of spring break, it was like near St. Patrick's Day era, and it was my boyfriend's aunt's birthday, so we walked around downtown of our area, and we went day drinking. That was a hoot. I will insert a picture here. I was lit. I drank a lot. But literally, so we did the drinking, we got back to the house, and I was like, I need to lay down. I was like, I am full, I am tipsy, like, I need a power nap. Well, I woke up from my power nap with, like, the world's, like, most sorest throat. And I thought that I had just maybe, like, been snoring during my naps. Like, I slept with my mouth open, and, like, that's why my throat hurt. Yeah, no, I got sick. Literally, the one time I go downtown, I get sick. So that was quite unfortunate. Especially because my spring break had just started. I still had, like, so many plans I wanted to do. So I get some flu medicine on Sunday. I drink a bunch of that flu medicine to, you know, try to, like I said, a puke and rally moment. Just get through it so you can still have a good time. I don't think I did anything that Sunday. I'm pretty sure Sunday I literally just complained about how much my throat hurt and whatnot. But then Monday was St. Patrick's Day. No, that's pause. Sunday was my niece's birthday. I went over to my older sister's house for my niece's birthday party for a little bit, but it took me a really long time to, like, get myself to, like, shower and go over there because I had a really bad headache. Okay, moving on. I drank more medicine. Now it's Monday. Monday, I'm supposed to have some friends over for St. Patrick's Day. My manifesting of, like, God, please let me wake up and feel better worked because I didn't feel too bad on Monday. I was able to drink. I was able to hang out with my friends. I'll insert some photos from the night. It was a great time. So that was that. St. Patrick's Day party. You gotta drink. It's St. Patrick's Day. I don't make the rules. You just gotta do it. So then Tuesday, we went to the zoo. It was me, Kylie, Astor, and like I said, there's a vlog, so I'm not going to talk too much about that zoo, but the zoo trip was fun. It was fun. It was cute. Now, Wednesday, I don't think we did much Wednesday. Wednesday, all my friends had went home that had traveled here or whatnot, so I'm pretty sure Wednesday was just me and Jake. I'm pretty sure we literally had a sleepover at his house, and I'm almost 95% sure we watched Shrek, like, 3 and 4, and that was Wednesday. Thursday, me and Jake went hiking with his mom and his sister, so that was fun. I'm literally so stupid. I remember what I did on Friday night. Me and my best friend Becca went to Austin and we saw Driver Era. This was our second time seeing them. Our first time that we saw them together was, I want to say, it was like the very end of August, and it was 2022, because it was like my first semester of college. So, we have seen Driver Era twice. They were so good. Once again, we'll insert some pictures here and there. It was such a good time. Would definitely see them again. And I think that was my first time going to, like, an outdoor concert in, like, a long time. So we got lucky, and for it being Texas, it was actually, like, pretty, like, decently, like, it was, like, a nice temperature that day. Honestly, it was kind of cold. If you weren't, like, in, like, if you weren't in the pit, finna be in the pit, if you weren't there, you were probably chilly. Speaking of concerts, the next concert I'm going to is in May, and I'm seeing the Wallows again. And if you don't know me, now you're gonna know, I love the Wallows. The Wallows is literally, like, top 3 of, like, favorite artists for me. Just did my eyebrows. Oh, I cut my hair, too. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but it was longer, and now it's shorter. I cut it. I'm a firm, like, believer and supporter of a good chop before the summer. Just something about short-haired summers is so, like, I don't know, appealing to me. Having long hair in the summer is cute and whatnot, but, like, when you, like, want to go swimming and you have long hair, and say you, like, go swimming, like, a river, or just swimming in general, and you don't have your hair, like, up, like, braided or in a bun or something, your hair literally gets so knotted. It's just nice to, like, have your hair, like, cut short so, like, you can, like, alleviate some of that tangledness by having it shorter. Anyways, yap. Here we are. Our base is done. I think we're ready to get into some eyeshadow. I think we're basically caught up on my life too, what I've been doing. Not much exciting. Spring break was about it. Here and there. I went to a cook-off last weekend. Drank, once again, we'll insert a picture here, was lit AF, made some friends with these people from Tennessee who literally, there was 3 of them, and they all sounded like Boomhauer. They were literally from, like, the mountains of southern Tennessee. It was a great time. They were a hoot. Cook-off was great. I placed 5th out of 40 with these, like, stuffed mushrooms I made. Once again, we'll insert a picture. Yeah, you see those? The judges loved them. Maybe next year I'll get 1st. Who knows? This was my first year doing it. Was really excited to get 5th. I literally was like, yeah, when they called my name, so that was cool. But other than that, that's literally my life. That's what I've been doing, is college, work, and every now and then I'll have a little fun event in my life, but 9 times out of 10, literally just going home and taking a nap. So, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm done yapping. Let's get into the blue spring fairy eyeshadow look. So I have 3 palettes here. I have the Honey, Aura and Out, and then Blue Moon, so essentially just blue, yellow, green, and we're just going to kind of play around. I'm thinking working my way yellow, green, blue, and just kind of seeing what happens. I'm also feeling no eyeliner today, so let's just start placing shadow and see what happens. I'm gonna bring y'all in a bit closer now since we're working on the eyes. So I'm just gonna start with yellow. I'm thinking of going in with this shade right here called Stinger and just kind of placing that in the inner third of my eyelid just to kind of start getting some color placement. I'm gonna go with this middle like lime green kind of color right there. I'm just kind of brushing off, kind of like Bob Ross, just getting rid of the extra shadow. I'm just gonna pack that on right next to that yellow, just to kind of, like I said, build like a kind of like color gradient. I'm gonna go into the shade Moonlight, and I'm gonna go with a different brush because the blue's probably gonna end up being darker than the green and yellow, so I don't want to taint that brush with the blue. But I'm just gonna kind of pack this on out there and then just kind of start blending that blue like up into my crease. Here's where we are. I want to deepen up this crease and add some more dimension, and I think I want to do that with blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this kind of like stippling packing brush kind of moment. I'm gonna go into a darker shade of blue, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put that into my crease. And I'm gonna take that fluffy blending brush that I've been using to kind of like place down that light blue, and I'm gonna use that to blend it out. Alright, I did some relayering and some blending, and here we are. We're getting that kind of ombre look I was going for. I think I'm gonna blend this kind of peachy color underneath my eye. Don't know if I'm gonna hate it or love it, but we're gonna try it. After this, I am honestly kind of feeling I'm at where I want to be at with this, so I'm just gonna put some glitter on, some mascara, and we're gonna call that a day for the look. Clearly I still have to do my lips and whatnot, but nonetheless, you know what I mean. Eyeshadow wise would be done. I'm going to go catch the other eye up to speed, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we are on the eyes. It's definitely giving spring. I'm loving it. It definitely needs some glitter, so let's add some glitter. I don't know if I should add like a color-based glitter or just this kind of like neutral, like white shimmery one. I'm thinking the neutral white shimmery one, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go back into that Aura and Out palette and go into this kind of shimmery yellow on that same flat brush that I'd been using. And obviously I'm gonna pack the yellow onto where I put yellow. So I'm just gonna do that and see what that gives. Okay, now as I move over to the green, I'm gonna switch over to a green glitter and add that on top of the green shadow. The shade I'm using right now is called Healing Heart. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Okay, now lastly I'm over at the blue, so I'm going to go in with a mixture of two blue glitters, but I'm just going to go ahead and tap that on top of it. And then at the end, I'm going to take that fluffy blending brush that I had been blending out the blue with, and I'm just going to blend out the edges of the glitter with it, just to make sure everything looks nice and blended, and that I don't look crazy. Okay, cool. So we're almost done with this makeup look. So, this is what we have for the eyeshadow. I don't want to do eyeliner today. I just don't feel like doing a wing. I'm going to tap on a little more of this. I'm going to tap on some of this chunky glitter just for a little more oomph. Oh, yeah, look at that. That took it from, like, a 9 to a 10. I love that. Okay, I added that liner to my lash line. Honestly, I've been a really big fan of doing this, like, to, like, my eyeshadow looks, like, kind of, like, leaving off the wing recently, because, this is the liner I do when I wear my uniform, because obviously in uniform you can't have cat eyes. You can only wear a liner from, like, right here in your eye, so I do that, but I feel like it just really emphasizes, like, your makeup so much more, because it makes your lash line look so much thicker, therefore makes your mascara look just so much better. It almost kind of gives, like, a false lash effect with literally just mascara, because, like, the, like, liner on your eye kind of creates, like, a little bit of, like, an optical illusion. Also, one of my friends pointed out to me that I literally never tell y'all what eyeliner it is that I'm using. So this is just a Ulta Beauty collection, just a regular old felt tip brown liner. But yeah, this specific one I have is from Ulta Beauty. Pretty damn good, and it's cheap, so I recommend it. Okay, allegedly I did not pack one of my ColourPop mascaras like I thought I did, so we're gonna go in with the Tarte Surfer Curl mascara and do some of that to finish off this eye makeup. I first tried out the Surfer Curl mascara in my Full Face of Tarte makeup video that I think I did like 2 months ago. I think it was around Christmas time. As per usual, it's ColourPop, but it's ColourPop that I've never tried before, which is rare because usually I've tried almost everything. So It's their So Juicy lip collection. I don't have any like lip plumping products because I don't know, I'm just not like a girly who feels like I want like a lip plumping product. I'm just usually not into like the burn of it. But these are so subtle that I've heard. I have been using this liner, so I know what this liner is. It gives like a very like minty feeling. I honestly won't lie, I won't say I don't really know that it gives any sort of like plumping effect. I don't notice how my lips get any like noticeably bigger when I use this, but it's a beautiful shade. I love the formula, so there's that. But this I have not tried at all. Oh, so this is shade Beechwood, and this is their plumping lip gloss. I got this one, and then I got another shade, which I can't remember what it was, but it was like a pink one with glitter, but I only packed this one because I knew for a fact I wanted to do something with this. So, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into this lip combo that I'm so excited to try, and I'm sure it's going to look fabulous with this eyeshadow. So, this is shade Tease for the lip liner, and the gloss is shade Beechwood. So let me just line my lips. Like, come on, tell me that liner isn't gorge. And it is like so like noticeably like minty flavored, so if you're into that, which I am, it's very pleasant. And I think this gloss is just gonna go so good on top of this liner shade, so I'm very excited to try this because I have literally been wanting to try one of these So Juicy lip glosses for like 2 years, but it's just always, this is almost always the object that when I have to start like cutting down the cart to be like, all right, we got too much in here, I need to make this shit cheaper. These almost always get the cut, but ColourPop announced the other day that they're doing a last call sale. These were on the last call, and I was like, it's now or never. So I got this one and another shade, and let's see if it was worth finally getting. Oh, wow. That was pretty. Ah! That is so... Look at how glossy that is. That is so pretty. Obviously, this plus wind would not mix, and I usually am, I almost never wear gloss unless I'm doing military because my hair's in a bun, so I know for a fact even with the wind blowing, my hair's not gonna get in it, or like I'm like already inside, like no, I'm not gonna be going outside for a while because I cannot stand when my hair like gets stuck in lip gloss. But this is so cute, and I will definitely be trying to do more like updos this summer so I can get this lip gloss into like my makeup rotation because wow, this is so pretty. It deserves a time to shine. Look at that. This is our spring, this is our spring makeup. This is what I was feeling like doing. It came out exactly how I wanted, very glittery, very colorful, very pastel. That is basically all I have to say this video. This was really just kind of a chit chat, get rid of me, catch up. I apologize for I've been gone. I'm gonna try really hard to get back on my weekly posting schedule. I just got swamped with college. Gotta kick college's ass so it doesn't kick mine. So hopefully I've been doing majority of the kicking. I'm super close to 200 subscribers. I really want to be there by the time summer is over. It would be super sweet if by my 22nd birthday, August 2nd, I have 200 subscribers. Maybe even like 215, 230, you never know. But nonetheless, sorry I didn't post. I'm gonna try to keep posting. I love posting. Let me know how you have been, what you've been up to. I hope you enjoyed today's makeup. As usual, I'm Olivia, and I will see y'all soon. Bye!